everyone, welcome to Fun Food Fashion. It's Christmas time and you can say this by this. Well, as it's Christmas, it's going to be a Christmas recipe. And Christmas means two things, right? One is obviously Santa Claus and another one is cake. So, in today's recipe, we are going to combine both of them. That means we are going to bake a cake and that will be a Santa Claus cake. Yes, we are going to decorate the cake as Santa Claus. So, if you want to bring Santa at your home just like me, why don't you see the video and make a Santa Claus cake with me? Isn't that cool, guys? Well, you can thank me later for this. But first thing first, do your job, that is hit that subscribe button if you are new. Yeah, that's the red color button down there, and also don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get all the notification of my further great videos, and also give a big thumbs up. Come on, it's Christmas time and we are making Santa Claus cake and Santa Claus needs big thumbs ups, right? And also share and comment on the section below so that I get to know did you like the video or not. Okay, let's get started. And one more thing, Merry Christmas, guys.
So we are going to start the process by sieving all the dry ingredients together. For that I have taken 200 grams of flour, all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm using both baking powder and baking soda for softness. Next is cocoa powder and sieve it through. We have to sieve it because so that all the dry ingredients incorporate, and also it will incorporate some air as well. So we are going to do the process 2 to 3 times. Okay, it's done. Now we are going to prepare our cake tin. For that, just use oil, spread oil evenly to each and every side and dust it with some flour. In this way the cake will not stick to the pan and it will be easier to unmold the cake after it's baked. So now I have taken the butter, room temperature butter, softened butter, and using a hand blender I am going to cream it. You can use whisk if you want. It can be done manually as well by hand. You don't need electric beater for that. Just use your regular whisk. To that I am using caster sugar or powdered sugar, 200 grams. Well, it's a messy job, and now we are going to add eggs one by one at a time. Otherwise, if you add all the eggs together, the batter will curdle. So 1 egg and mix it through, and then I'm going to add another egg and the rest of the caster sugar and mix evenly. I know my cooktop is quite messy. Now third egg, incorporate it as well. Next, vegetable oil, incorporate it with the beater as well. More you will beat all the ingredients, wet ingredients, more air will be incorporated in there, and the more air will be incorporated, that will make the cake fluffier and spongy. So now vanilla essence 1.5 teaspoon for flavoring, and mix it through. See, the batter is well aerated. Now we are going to add the dry ingredients in batches, in 2 batches. First I am going to add half of it and incorporate it. You can use a spatula also, but I am using this electric beater just a little bit because it makes the work easier, but do it in a very low level. Now the rest of the dry ingredients. Whenever you are beating the batter, do it in the low speed of the electric beater. Scrape the side of the bowl and mix it through. Don't overbeat it, because if you overbeat it, then the cake will become very rubbery. So don't overbeat. See, the batter is very fluffy and light, but it's a bit dry, so I'm going to add milk little by little. First batch of milk goes in, incorporate it, then again mix some more milk until you reach the consistency you want. It won't be very runny, it will be like a dropping consistency. So now I'm going to put the batter in the pan which we have already greased. Scrape all the batter. This batter itself smells so nice. Okay, and label it with using the spatula. And I want my cake to be flat topped, so I'm going to make it flat so that there is no doom when it will be baked. And for doing that, for getting a flat top, in the middle I am going to dip it. The middle will be quite low in height. Now tap and it's ready. Now instead of using oven, I have made my own oven, which is gas oven, top oven. So here I have taken a karai, and to that I have taken some salt, and place a wire rack like this and place the cake tin over it. And then with another karai I am going to cover it and make an homemade oven. So this way everyone can make a cake. I have already showed you how you can make cake in a pressure cooker by using water. This is another type, and also I have shown you how to bake a cake in a oven. See, the cake has risen up so nicely and the top is flat. Now put a knife in the middle at the center and the knife comes out clean. That means it's done. Now I'll let it cool down here only, and then I have unmolded it. See, the cake is completely cooled now. So now I'm going to cut it. You have to make sure before you do anything with the cake, make sure you cool it down inside that cake mold. Then the cake comes out very nicely and it's easy to handle it. So I have cut the cake into 2 halves like this, and I'll take 1 half on my cake stand, turntable, and I'm going to use some milk to moisten it like this. This is optional. If you want to skip it, you can do it, but this makes the cake very soft and delicious, trust me. I'm going to do that on both the pieces. Now I'm going to ice them. So for this I have taken the whipped cream with the help of a spatula, I'm going to spread it. I don't like too much cream, so I'm going to give it a very thin layer of cream. This is a non-dairy whipping cream. I have already shown you how to whip cream in my Black Forest cake recipe. You can go and check it out. Add some more whipping cream and spread it nicely all over. If you want more cream, thick layer of cream, you can definitely do that. Now I'm going to add some chocolate syrup over it because I like it chocolatey. Drizzle it over, and with the same spatula I'm going to mix this chocolate with the whipping cream gently. See, it's very easy. Icing a cake is very easy. All you need is patience. So it's done. Now I'm going to place the top layer over it. They are very soft, so you have to be very gentle. So it's done. Now I'm going to crumb coat it because I'm going to ice it. I'm going to decorate it as the face of Santa. So I'm going to just smear a very thin layer of cream, not a very heavy layer of cream. This process is called crumb coating, where we coat the cake with very thin layer of cream. Okay, and using this offset spatula and this turntable makes it really easy to do the job. So scrape it and use it. So it's crumb coated. I have already placed it into the freeze for like 20 minutes. Now it's done. It's chilled. Now I am going to mark it with a toothpick. So that's the cap part, red cap part of the Santa Claus, and this part is the beard part. Okay, now I'm going to ice the face part. For making the face part this color, I have used the same chocolate syrup with the whipping cream, and I got this light brown color which will work as a skin color of the Santa Claus. And using the spatula I'm going to spread it. As I am not a professional, so I am trying hard to level it as much as I can, as perfect as I can do. Okay, patiently. It's going to need some more icing and smear it. You can always lessen the amount. So it's almost done. It's quite nicely done. Now I have again marked it. Now I am going to use this rose tip nozzles and star nozzle, these two nozzles, to decorate the cake. I have taken the cake over a cake board. I have done this later because so that the cake board does not get dirty. Now I am going to decorate the cake. So here I have mixed red food color with the whipping cream to get this nice red color of the Santa cap. And using the star nozzle, I am going to decorate it. See how beautiful they are. Doesn't it look so pretty? You just have to be a little bit patient. Decorating cake is my favorite work. I just love to decorate cake. So it's done. The cap portion is done. Now we're going to make the beard portion. Oh, I forgot to make the mustache. So here goes the mustache. Okay, just swirl it like this. For decorating cake, you just need some patience and practice, obviously. And now we're going to make the beard using the same star nozzle. Just draw little stars all over, and it's done. See, that's why I said only crumb coat it, because we're decorating with thick cream, and at the cap part we are using the rosette nozzle and making some rosettes there. Okay, it's done. Now a dollop for making the nose of the Santa Claus here, and also the white pom-pom that is present at the tip of his cap. Now for eyes, I have made some round eyes using melted chocolate. You can use nutties instead of melted chocolate. And our Santa Claus cake is done. Doesn't it look so pretty? So I have got my Santa like this. If you want your Santa, you can also make it. Isn't it easy? So I hope you're gonna make this cake for this Christmas and enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys.